Hello, and welcome to my spoken word channel. My name is Stephen Lackey, but like any other label, that name is simply a collection of letters that make sounds to convey meaning. A meaning which may have varying connotations for those who voice and or hear it. The spoken word is much the same, its effect ranging from dissonance to resonance, apathy to revulsion, sometimes even to the same person over time. I'll be reading some of my own work today, offering analysis of its meter, rhyme scheme, and content. If you find it appealing, heartening, or evocative, or even not worth remembering, please consider the aforementioned variability of response. Words, much the same as attitudes, friendships, and even the air we breathe, may teach us, transform us, or pass uninspiringly in this moment, but the next is yet to be defined. Herein are my copyrighted works, all rights reserved, but please forget the name and remember the message. Also feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today's piece is called Too Fine a Line. I won't think of you as beautiful, because such grandiosities aren't fair to the rest of us, but then what is fair, really, if you put me above any other? I wonder if we share the opinion that love's first failing is myopia, that overcome by proximity, we are delusionally short-sighted at best. Oh, what we do believe we see. I can't think of you as beautiful because I trust you not to care, and what is an opinion worth anyway? Isn't any person in this situation dim to reason, drunk at the wheel? It feels like a disease, honestly, these churnings in my stomach, at all hours prosaic pondering and broad insatiable hunger. What if there's no cure but you? I shouldn't thank you, beautiful, because there's too fine a line between remedy and poison. However, if I have to die to live, then put the vial to my lips again. I won't see a problem until it's too late anyway. Too bad, but it's better than presbyopia, as distance-levied judgments keep so much beauty at bay. This is a heavily sarcastic, free verse concerning opinion, flattery, and short-sightedness in judgment regarding implied value in a relationship. The overarching structure of the piece is marked by the shifting acceptance and usage parameters of the term beautiful. The narrator shifts from won't use it to can't use it to finally outright using it as a nickname for the subject. Further, the fairness of the moniker is considered, the induction of love drunkenness concurrent with infatuation, and finally the endgame of I'd do anything for love, implying that merely habituating to the term might ensnare us, but that such a situation is favorable to the alternative, keeping someone at bay, deeming them unworthy before intimate and intricate consideration can even regard them as worth the effort. I have also played on the implications of the differences in how we use the terms myopia and presbyopia medically and philosophically. Seeing things clearly at whatever distance, we may realize them in external detail, but we may perhaps understand their deeper value if we are allowed to get a closer look, to peer inside and permutate, boldly or warily, as it were. We may thereby develop emotional attachments to anything, object or place, but people present the unique, shall I say, problem that they may reflect our attachment to a degree, or in the extremes, ignore or rebuke it utterly. Meditation on another's supposed intentions or the particulars of relationships can descend into obsession, so discussion is likely the better option for inquisitive sorts. I love having conversations with people, trying to understand their perspectives and foci, and I've even been known to eavesdrop on conversations, not to participate or gossip, but to hear others' distinct modes of interaction. It's why I request commentary here. There's such richness to life, as a whole and even in minutiae, if one is so inclined to investigate or appreciate or ruminate. Thank you for joining me today. I hope it has been some mix of enlightening, entertaining, and thought-provoking, and if not, well, perhaps another time. You could have spent it any number of ways, but I sincerely appreciate that you've chosen to spend this time listening to phrases I have turned. I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. Drop a comment below regarding what your own or someone else's creative writing and/or spoken word has meant to you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you like. I'm not sure how often I'll be posting, but if you click the notification bell, you'll be among the first to know when I do. Please also consider this. I don't know exactly why you're here with us today, but I know this much. You might be here to lead, and you might be here to follow, most likely something in between, but you are not here to compare, because there is no one who does you better than you. No one could ever. Someone else may have lived or spoken in some similar fashion, maybe even used some of the same words, but for you to have found a voice to express yourself by any means, in simplicity or complexity, in hushed tones or shrieks, you have become, and that is something. So share yourself when possible and practical. Start today. Embody the strength. Find a voice. Be heard.